Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at the market preview of leading stocks for the coming session. This is going to be via our proprietary scans for Tuesday, July 16th, 2013. Definitely have a couple of pockets of interest here where we're seeing some pretty good performances. Seeing a good performance today out of Baidu. We've got an open close deviation there. And also in First Solar. First Solar is 3.5% above the day's open. That has an upside CPS signal. We did trade that long in the trading lab today, and looking for a strong close there in First Solar. A couple stocks are pulling off their highs. Google and Juniper both have differential sell conditions, and Netflix right now is flirting with a camouflage sell signal. Moving on to the financials, we're kind of mixed here. We've got some buys and some sells. Citigroup, after a pretty good gap up, is starting to struggle here a bit. Starting to see a differential sell condition pop up and possibly camouflage. We'll have to see how that plays out into the close. That is trading on increased volume as well. Some decent volume in Goldman Sachs, and right now we've got an upside CPS. We also have some fairly decent volume in JP Morgan with a differential sell signal there. Moving on to the energy names. Just a couple of signals here, both on the sell side. We've got a downside CPS condition in BTU, and also differential sell condition in Schlumberger SLB. PBR is notably strong today, up 2.5% or so. But note here that these the volumes are all really fairly weak in the energy patch. Moving on to the market generals, again, very light volume for the most part. Best volume today is coming from IBM, and that's having a decently strong day, 1% above the day's open. And we're fairly well paired off here between buys and sells in this group. Housing names are really weak today. Toll Brothers is getting hit very hard. That's 2% below the day's open. DHI, 4% below the day's open, and almost everything on here has a sell condition of some kind. So the housing names are very weak. Looking for those to follow through to the downside tomorrow. Seeing some decent stealth strength in UPS. We're either going to get a camouflage buy signal or probably a differential buy signal between now and the close. Got about another hour or so. So definitely keep an eye on that for tomorrow. And now finally the commodities. A little bit better to buy here. A couple camouflage buy signals and a couple of differential buys. The only notably weak name is ABX. Barrick Gold is about 1.5% below the day's open. But again, all these are on very light volume so far today. Alright folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.